Hey, what's up, 706ers? It's that time of the week again. We have another Devo on the go for you. Now, this past week, we talked about growth takes training and growth takes holding on to Jesus. And so we went through how a lot of people set out goals and different resolutions this time of year, but a lot of them just fall to the wayside and don't end up happening. And it's because they don't have a why, and it's also because there's no plan to actually train. So we saw in 1 Timothy 4, 7 through 10, that physical training has some value, but then also training spiritually, that's actually something we need to do, is to train spiritually, especially because those results are much more long-lasting. And so we have to look at, do we have a motivation beyond just trying or wanting something to happen? Do we have a plan to train and to make that happen? And so for the kind of application for this week, I want you to look at not just what you would like to have happen or what you would want to have happen in 2014, but actually write out a plan to train to make those happen. So you go from trying to training, and you'll see a huge difference. And in the process, we also talked about that we need to remain in Jesus and abide in Him during this whole thing as well, because in John 15 it talks about that apart from Jesus we can do nothing. So you have to make sure that we're not just doing it based on a lie or trying to earn something from somebody else or earn somebody's approval that doesn't matter, but that we are being driven by a why and a motivation that's rooted in Christ. So in that passage too, it says that is why we struggle, that is why we train, is because of the hope that we have. So check out those goals and those resolutions you have for this year, but write out how you're going to make that happen and how you're going to train physically and spiritually in 2014. See you next week.